first time this year. That 40 machine is for sale. He's got it out here just to show it a little bit. Green flag's out. James Horner holds on to the lead as Kyle Smith tagged in right on his back bumper.
And we're underway with stock look-alike down the back straightaway. It's going to be Horner out in front. In the number 2 spot comes that 0-1 entry. And that's Kyle Smith trying to keep on the inside. Looking for the lead. As they all fan out back into turn 1 with Jim Rochelle sitting there in the number 3 spot.
Our one car for years was driven and put in winter circle many times by Mr. Glenn Smith. Now you got David Warren, like I say, out here in that 40 machine, first time this year, that car's for sale. He's up into 4th. As now you got Joe Rochelle looking on the inside of Kyle Smith, and he'll take the 2nd spot. Greg Warren coming in, trying to take 3rd.
Greg Warren will move up to the 3rd spot. Joe Rochelle slips it. Del Denver back in. Here comes Greg Warren back on the inside. If that car's for sale, anybody looking into getting into racing, that might be a car to buy because it's right now battling for the number 2 spot. On the outside is Joe Rochelle. Now Horner going to jump back in the mix as well as they all negotiate out of turn 4 this time by.
I talked to Greg Warren and after the driver's meeting, he's got a car with a hauler, everything's for sale. It's a 2nd place machine right now, but here comes Jimmy Horner after kind of lounging around towards the back of the pack. He's all of a sudden up in 3rd, and he'll be knocking on the door of the 40 machine.
Horner out in front, Greg Warren's 2, 3rd is Horner. So the 2 Horner families, 1 and 3. Greg Warren stuck in the middle of that mix. Joe Rochelle sits in 4th. Kyle Smith is 5. As they all negotiate out of turn 4, Mike put another lap before this time 9.
Over the lead, Jimmy Horner almost tagged the wall that time. Coming out, Joe Rochelle now on his inside. And Rochelle will get by out of turn 2.
And they go down the back straightaway into turn 3. James David Horner out in front. As they come to the stripe in 2nd, Greg Warren.
And that for sale machine taking a look on the inside. They almost make contact. They're still side by side. Give the edge to the 40 machine of Greg Warren.
And again, that car that just jumped out to the lead is for sale, and it's a winning car as Greg Warren comes out in front. Joe Rochelle now trying to battle James David Horner for 2nd. He'll get the draft on the inside, pushing back 2 spots. He'll duck into 4th position as they hit the back straightaway.
You know, Greg Warren may not want to sell that car. He said he's coming out to shake he's going to shake the snake side of it, the spiders and the cobweb. Joe Rochelle gets sideways again, has to cut it way down to the inside to keep their wheels under him.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Mike. Like, he might have second thoughts about trying to sell it. As long as he can win with it. He's out in front with a car link lead over Joe Rochelle. Joe Rochelle goes straight to the victory lane this year. Leading the way, Joe Rochelle 2. James David Horner. Down 2nd. He's on his bumper of Rochelle as he looks for 2nd and 1.
Yeah, he's going to drive Rochelle in there hard. Now Rochelle's going to try to crossover move out of 2. But right now, gives 2nd place to Jimmy Horner out of Hubert, North Carolina.
Leaders out of the corner this time by the strike. Your leader, Greg Warren, out in front with 9 remaining down the back straightaway. Warren leads. Jimmy Horner is 2. Joe Rochelle 3. James David Horner Jr. is 4. Kyle Smith, the top 5, and we've been caution-free all the way through the race. Now, Joe Rochelle 3, can he get it back in the fight and make it a 3-car battle for the top spot? With the laps dwindling away, this time by to be lap 19, 6 to go as they come to the stripe, but still Greg Warren leading.
Greg Warren got a miracle of that 12-car Jimmy Horner. Each time when they go in the corner, it looks like Horner's car works a little bit better in the corners than the 40 machine.
Working our 4th race of the night, India stock looking like here at Coastal Plains Raceway Park. Coming to the line. 5 remaining, caution 3. Greg is 8 or 3. This time by it'll be 3 to go.
That's right. Greg Warren doing everything he can to keep that 40 machine of Jimmy Horner at bay. Of course, those 2 have kind of pulled away now from 3rd place, Joe Rochelle. As I think Joe's car finally started going away on him. and he's had to back off to keep the car up under him. Coming to the start this time, be 2 to go. Greg Warren doing a great job, but it's do or die time for Jimmy Horner. If he's going to do anything, he's got to do it with the next 2 laps.
Yeah, Jimmy Horner has definitely closed in on that number 40 entry of Greg Warren, but Greg Warren wanted to put that car back in victory lane. His first appearance this year. Will he get it done? This time by 40 and 12, 1 and 2, white flag in the air, 12 on the inside, trying to lead the forward to the line, bring it to the lead. Who's going to lead the one? They're going to go in the corner.
I think Greg Warren would be happy with second. He'd like to win this race.
Well, he turned him around to the back straightaway. And the caution will come out, no checker. Caution is out, no checker flag. And I wouldn't be surprised if the 40 might not get a trip to the rear of the field. And man, oh man, that was just a complete, blatant push him out of the way, Mike. You want to talk about, here comes Jimmy Horner. Oh, his son didn't like that very much, though.
The 21 of James David Horner gives him a nudge down the backstretch.
Pass it up, we're going green.
That's right, green flag's out. And unless there's something wrong with the 40 car, it's a green white checker, so he's got a couple of laps to make up a couple of positions. With that car being for sale, Greg may not push the envelope too much, but it looks like Joe Rochelle's going to come out of turn 4 with the white flag in the air.
Now, Greg Warren going to try to make a move on the 01 of Kyle Smith, at least to try to get a podium finish at third. Now he's got James David Horner to deal with as well. But back straightaway, checker flag is not by. Mike, who's it going to be?
Here comes Kyle Smith to the inside. Greg Warren to the inside, but it's going to be Joe Rochelle. James David Horner almost got beat by the 01.
She's not here to get it well,